Hi, my name is Bethany. This is Michelle. Thanks for joining us for our 30-minute fit flow. This is an invigorating combination of yoga, Pilates, and some functional core strength. So we're going to feel a lot better, a lot stronger when we're done. So let's go ahead and get started. Come to the front edge of your mat. You're going to get your feet hip distance apart. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bend your knees, pull your belly and dive forward. We're going to do a few of these. Inhale, rise up. Keep those knees bent. And exhale, dive forward. So just starting to wake up the body, building a little bit of heat. If you're doing this after a hit, you might already have some heat in your body. So just enjoy these spinal rolls, hugging navel to spine to really protect that lower back. Let's do one more of these and we'll hold at the bottom. Extending to a flat back. So bring your hands onto your shins, reach from your tailbone right through the crown of your head, really pulling your belly in here, lengthening out the back of the legs. Big inhale, long, smooth exhale. And releasing onto all fours into some cats and cows. Still working our spine, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Push the earth away as you tuck your chin, top of the head to the floor. And release, tuck toes, drop belly, lift gaze, roll the shoulders back. And just move this in your own pace, however it feels good. You can hold and take a few breaths in each pose, or you can just move breath to breath, exhaling as you round into your cat. Start to notice your face here. Relax your eyes, smile. I know I carry tension between my eyes, and my husband will say, relax your face. Last deep breath here. Coming into a low lunge. So you're going to take that front leg, the one closest to us, lunge it forward, keep that back knee down as we're getting warmed up. Lift your chest, roll your shoulders back, sink your hips forward. Rise up, hands onto the knee, or arms overhead if you're ready. Gently squeezing your glutes. And release down. Let's switch that out. So step that back foot in, step the front foot back, drop the knee, lift the chest, roll the shoulders, sink the hips. Rising up to the knee or arms overhead. And releasing. First downward facing dog. So stepping both feet back, making the body into a V. As you look at your feet, they're about hip distance apart, so one or two fists in between your feet. You can move around here in our first down dog, pedaling heels into floor. Really trying to work the heart towards your thighs here. Your arms are straight, your weight is distributed evenly into both arms, and you're working the ears towards the arms. If they're not in line with your arms, that's fine. If your shoulders are really tight, you might need to take your arms out a little bit wider for it to feel comfortable. Take a deep, deep knee bend. Pressing the tailbone up and back even more. And straighten the legs again. Let's warm up those shoulders. So we're going to inhale to plank, drop your knees here if you need to, and then exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. We're going to take 3 of these. And exhale the dog. Starting to feel those shoulders?
Yes.
Good. Last one. On this next plank, we're going to hold it. And we're going to lower our chest to the floor. So you can drop to your knees here if you like, or stay on your toes, but hug your elbows in nice and tight, lower down into what's called a sphinx. So thinking of that statue, right, in Egypt. We're going to get our elbows underneath our shoulders, ground the top of your feet, squeeze your butt, give the shoulders a roll back and down, and then lift your navel up and off the floor. Take a gaze towards us. Ah, smile, we're here. And take a gaze away from us. One more time each way. You can move the mouth around here, maybe opening up the jaw or a big smile. Gaze the other way. And lowering down. Hands back under your chest. Downward facing dog. We're going to go back into that lunge. This time you can keep the leg lifted. So take that front leg, lunge it forward, grab the ankle if you need to, and walk yourself up. Drop the back knee if you need a little less. Hands on your thigh or arms arms overhead, gently dropping that back knee towards the floor. Lunge, fold, switch it out. Front leg comes back. Drop that front knee if you want a little less. Rising up, arms up. And forward into our lunge. And fold. We're going to move into some sun salutations. So rise up. And dive forward. So kind of putting it all together. Hands to shins, flat back. And fold. Take your front leg, step it way back into a lunge. Drop hips, lift chest. Ground hands, downward facing dog. Forward into our plank. You can drop to your knees for this first round, lower down. Squeeze butt, lift chest, reach through the top of the head, and downward facing dog. Now we're going to do that again. So into our plank. Try to stay on your toes this time. Lower your chest to the floor. Open up, and downward facing dog. Crouching way back, looking forward. Take that front leg in between your hands and fold. Let's do that on the other side. Rise up and dive forward. So this first round, just figuring out where our body's going. Hands to shins, flat back. Fold. Take your back leg, lunge it way back. Drop hips, lift chest. Downward facing dog. Forward to plank. Hug those elbows in nice and tight. Slowly lower down. Now you can just lift the chest or straighten the arms. Squeeze kneecaps to get to up dog. Downward facing dog. Remember, we're doing it twice. Come on forward. Lower down. Starting to feel the body heating up. Beginning to get comfortable with the moves. Downward facing dog. Crouch way back, look between your hands. Back foot lunges. Step forward. 2 more rounds on each side. Let's add that breath. Inhale up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, front leg lunges. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're doing awesome. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, slowly lower down. Belly in. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Have we done it twice yet? No, I don't think so. Inhale, forward again. Exhale, lower down. Got lost in my thoughts, in my breath. Down dog. Crouching back, looking forward. Front leg lunges. And fold. Michelle's like, don't ask me, I'm not the one teaching right now. That's my job, right? At least right now. Dive forward. Other side, hands to shins, flat back. Fold. Back foot lunges. Downward facing dog. Forward to plank. Lower down. Big inhale, open your heart up here. Squeeze your butt. Exhale, down dog. Let's do that again. Forward to plank. Really feel the strength in your body. Feel your arms, shoulders. Open up the chest. Downward facing dog. Crouching back, looking forward. Back leg lunges. And fold. Rising. I want you to explore strength on this next round. So feeling the muscles in your body. Flat back and fold. Front leg lunges. Squeeze your quad. Drop on down. Downward facing dog. Forward to plank. If you want to explore more strength in your arms, hover your chest with me. Squeeze right through to up dog. Downward facing dog. Forward to plank. Hug elbows in, take your gaze in front of your fingertips, and open right up. Ooh, there's some strength in the shoulders. Crouch back, look forward, front leg lunges, and fold. Last round with our back leg. Dive forward. Putting it all together, the flow, the breath, the strength, back leg lunges, downward facing dog, forward to plank. Lower chest, open up. If it's getting to be too much, go back to all fours here and take cats and cows. Last time through our plank. Lower down, open up. Downward facing dog, crouching way back, looking forward. Back leg lunges. Fold and rise. Good job. Everybody's nice and warm, yes? All right, we're going to take that front leg. So the one closest, I'm going to fix my mat. I kind of moved it around here. There we go. Like turning away from you guys. So we're going to take that front leg back. We're going to set up a warrior one. So turning hips and chest towards the front of the mat. Arms come overhead. Straighten the arms. Relax yourself down. Back leg is strong. Front knee is bent. Now with our core nice and tight, we're going to draw some big circles. So we're going to extend forward. We're reaching. And then draw the circle around and rise back up. So squeezing the glute. We're going to go for 5 of these. Counting them on my front fingertips here. If you want to know where we're at. Nice smooth breath. I need to catch your breath a little bit from those sun salutations. And last one around. So stacking ourselves up, hands to prayer, open chest and hips towards us. Now kind of readjust those feet if you need to. And then restack. So when we turn, we tend to be kind of wonky here. You want to stack your spine and extend your arms. Coming into some Pilates arms here. We're going to burn out those arms a little bit. Are y'all ready? First, we're just going to take them and we're going to pulse them here. Michelle, I want you to count to 10 for me as I talk. Now don't move your hips. Just move your arms. Stay as still as you can. 3, 2, 1. Now flip your palms to the ceiling and keep it coming up. Relax your shoulders. Keep your belly pulling in. Keep straightening that back leg and bending that front knee. 2, 1. Good. Now palms towards us and press. Now what you're going to want to do is this. All right, keep everything still. Can you keep your hips and your chest completely still? 2, 1. Thumbs down, palms to the back. Push. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Triceps. 3, 2. We're not done. Palms down, little circles forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last one. We're circling back. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the front leg. Oh, we're not done. Tip forward in a triangle. Now you can relax. Bottom hand to the floor, top arm to the sky. If you really need to relax that top hand, just take it to your waist. Deep breath. Good job, guys. It's amazing the burn you can get without any weights, right? Yep. Hugging your inner thighs together, really opening up that top arm. One more deep breath here. All right, we're going to come into a warrior 3, but a little bit different. So we're going to kind of turn into a lunge. You're going to pick up that back foot. Your hands are going to be on the floor. You're going to shift your weight forward, and you can stay right here if this is enough. Back a little bit. Or you can lift that back leg and just use your fingertips, again, like a little kickstand for a little bit of support. Your gaze can be forward of your mat, or you can look right at your big toe. Really squeezing your glutes, pressing that front leg towards the ceiling. And into a forward fold. Ooh, release. And roll yourself up. Let's do that on the other side. So tic-tacking the feet this way, back into our warrior 1. So straight back leg, bent front knee, hips and chest are square to the front of the mat. Your belly is in. Your spine is long, and 5 circles. So tip it forward, reach, 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 and roll it back around as you rise up. So use that smooth breath. I want you to imagine that breath spiraling around your shoulder joint, because that's what it's doing. It's creating that fluid we need to keep our shoulders moving the way that we want them to. 2 more. Doing awesome. You're almost ready for those arm pulses again. Hands to prayer. Open up chest and hips towards us. Readjust those legs. Restack that spine. Settle in. Belly in. So we squeeze our glute muscle and pull our belly in. That's how we stack. Now we're going to pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms to us. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Don't move around. 2, 1. Thumbs down, pulse back. Now pay attention to this front knee. Make sure it's not caving in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms down, circle forward. I know we want to rock and roll to help ourselves out a little bit, but stay still. 3, 2, 1. Other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Did we do triceps on this side? We didn't. So thumbs down, push to the back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, straighten that leg, reach forward. Oh, into your triangle. Oh, let it relax. Remember that top arm can rest on your waist if you need to here. Both legs are straight. Inner thighs are really engaged here as they pull to the center of your body and kind of lift you up. All right, ready for that supported warrior 3? We're gonna rotate into our lunge. Use those little fingers. This might be enough. Or walk that back foot in. Lift it up to the sky if you can. Now your fingers are really soft here. They're like just little training wheels. They're just a little bit of help here. We want the work to be in that standing leg, powerhouse in your glutes. And release to your forward fold. Roll yourself up. Yes, let's come into some balance. So we're going to shift the weight into our left foot, spreading our toes out nice and wide. Bring your hands right onto your thighs. Now we're going to keep a soft knee through this whole sequence. We're just going to draw some hip circles. So just as large as you feel comfortable with. If you feel any popping or catching, that probably means your range is a little too much. So just kind of back off till it feels nice and smooth. And switch directions. We all kind of have different parts of our body that pop. Sometimes I'll feel it in my hip. You can kind of hear it resonate through your body. Those are little cues, just need to pay attention to it. All right, shift the weight, other side. Up and around.
Don't hold your breath.
Don't hold your breath.
I'm talking to myself.
That's right. If you're doing it, that means some of you are doing it too. I'll see that in class sometimes, in live classes. People are like this.
Yep.
Smile, breathe, relax your face. Other way. Did we already do the other way?
No, we didn't.
Okay, good. It's early here. We're filming early. I don't know when you're doing this, but it's early. Okay, come on down. All right, we're going to take our knee towards our nose. So what you're going to do first is just lift the foot up and extend the arm. Option 1. Option 2, grab underneath the knee. Option 3, reach around and grab the inside of the ankle. Option 4, extend that leg out. We're going to hold for 3 deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the nose. Deep bend in that standing leg. Last deep breath. Now coming gently down, relax that foot if you need to, or just open it right up to the side with me. You can stay here. You can try to extend that leg, or you can peace finger the big toe and extend it out. Opening that hip as much as it's comfortable with. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. One more deep breath here. One more thing to burn out our legs over here. So we're going to flex our foot. We're going to take our leg straight out to the side for 10. Now if you need to, you can tap your foot down in between each to catch your balance. 2, 1. Now we're going to take it to the back corner. So your heel is going to the back corner. Your temptation is going to be to lean over to the side. Try to keep your nose right over your toes. 1, now take it straight back. So really using your glutes, your belly's going to want to pooch out. So keep it pulled in. 3, 2, 1. Now drawing a circle, not a circle, an arc, a rainbow. Draw a rainbow with your foot. How's that left foot doing? You feeling it there too?
Yeah.
Really having to feel that left leg engage to keep you standing up nice and tall. Where are we at, Michelle? 4 and 3. Woo! Last 2 and 1. Give that a little shake. Good job. Again, no weights.
Yeah.
You still feel it. It's a really good one to do with a band. So if you happen to have a band at home, you can put the band around your ankles to do this. So option 1 on the other side. Option 2. Option 3. And option 4. Now if you're grabbing the ankle, you're going to round your belly in kind of like you're doing a cat, but try to relax your shoulders. So we're not completely rounding the spine. Last breath here. Gently release. Almost fell out of that one. Open it up to the side. Arm extends. Stay here. Or you can extend your leg. Or you can peace finger that toe. Nice deep breath. Standing up just as tall as you can. Ooh, there I go. Y'all are doing good. One more deep breath. And come on down. All right, hands on the thigh. Let's take it out to the side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Stay tall. 2, 1. Heel to the back corner. 10, 9, 8, 7. Feel your glutes. 3, 2, 1. Heel straight to the back wall. You feel that shift around your hips. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drawing that arc or that rainbow. Ladies, it can be a rainbow. If your husband's doing this with you, it's an arc. We gotta be halfway through. 5.
Yep.
Woo. 4. Bend that supporting leg. 3. Use the floor if you need it. You can always tap down. Last one. Good job. Give those legs a shake. You might need to roll out the ankles. Relax the shoulders, yeah, because what we do when we feel tension here, you start to... All right, let's come on down for hips. So coming back to that lunge, we're going to take our front foot forward. This should be your left leg. That right knee's going to be back. Set yourself up nice and tall, and then we're just going to shift our weight. So shift the hips back, lift the front toes, and then shift it forward. So kind of a good runner's stretch here. Been running or cycling. This one should feel really good. Or if you've been sitting in the car a lot, or sitting at a desk, the hips get tight. So we really need to work our hip flexors here. Last one. Now as we come forward, we're going to heel toe this foot out so that both hands can come on the inside. You can stay up here nice and tall, or you can start to bend the elbows, dropping your chest towards the floor. You can also walk down onto your forearms here if you want to. And what's going to feel good, Michelle's got your forearm option. And kind of play around with this front knee. See what it feels like to push it away, and then see what it feels like to hug it in towards that shoulder. Keep lengthening your spine, keep dropping your chest. Last deep breath here. Gently rising up, we're going to heel toe in. Rise back up to that lunge. We're going to take that back arm, drop it down the back leg. Left arm's going to come to the sky. So squeeze your glutes and drop that back shoulder. Ooh, I love this one. Not if I try to do it cold. Once I'm warmed up, feels so good. And release. Let's do that on the other side. Just step the front foot back leg forward, setting up our lunge, and finding that movement as you're ready. So where do you feel this stretch? Hamstrings for sure. Yeah.
Inner thigh.
Inner thigh. Breathe into it where it feels hard and your face and your shoulders want to tense up. That's where I want you to focus. Use your breath. Use some mindfulness to keep things relaxed in the upper body. So you can relax the lower body. Last one. Let's take it into that wide lunge. So heel toeing that back foot out. Both hands come on the inside. Stay up here nice and tall, or bend the elbows. Start to work your way forward. You can walk down to the forearms. And just notice the difference in sides of your body.
Yeah.
That's normal. You can move around if you need to, especially my hips. I always wiggle a lot in these hip ones. Until you find that sweet spot where you can go, oh, there it is. Breathe. And rising up, heel toeing back in. Take that left arm down the back leg, right arm to the sky. Drop that back shoulder, lift the gaze. Really good place to find your smile. And rotating. Alright, ready for some abs? Let's come on down to the floor. So moving our focus into our Pilates and our core strength, we're going to grab behind our knees, roll ourselves down, starting with hundreds. Now we're going through this twice, so we're going to do hundreds, we're going to do 50s, because we're only going to do half. So you can bring your knees over your hips, or you can extend your legs straight to the sky, a little V with your feet, palms to the floor. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, tuck chin, float chest to the sky, gaze at your navel, make sure it's scooping in, and then we're going to pump those arms. Inhaling through the nose, and exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and really scoop your belly in even more. Now the shoulder blades are pulling together and going down towards your hips. You've got 2 more deep breaths here. If you want more, lower those arms down, your arms, lower your legs down a little bit more. Last breath. And we're going to hug knees into chest, lift everything up into like a little clam, and then you're going to extend arms and legs away. And you're going to hug everything up, and you're going to extend away. If that's too much, if you feel it in your neck, you're going to hug in, and then you're going to relax everything to the floor. Ooh, I see your feet, Michelle. Just don't kick me in the head. Good, we've got 2 more of these. So pick your option, make sure the lower back isn't arching off the floor as you extend away. And relax the head to the floor. Extend the legs up to the sky. Little V with the feet. And we're going to draw a circle on the ceiling with our toes. Now this is a little circle, really focusing on the lower abdominal muscles, moving the leg. And switch directions. It's always harder when we switch, right? Because we always start where it's easiest. It's like human nature. This is easier. Let me do it first. Last one around. Hug knees into chest. Roll yourself over onto your belly, coming into a plank. Now you can do this from knees. We're going to extend the leg. So from knees, you're just going to take the leg and extend it out. From a plank position, body nice and strong, you're going to lift your leg up. So alternating right and left, lifting the heel towards the sky. Don't lift the leg up too much. We don't want too much arch in our lower back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there, 2, and 1. Good. Into a side hover with an oblique twist. So elbow under shoulder, elbow in line with your knee, ground into your forearm, arm comes overhead, hip can stay on the floor, or you can lift it up, top leg pulls in and presses out for 10, 9, looks good, 8, 7, keep lifting that bottom hip, keep pressing in to that forearm, 2, and last one. All right, you ready? I'm gonna turn away from you. So turn away from us, ground the forearm, elbow in line with knee, lift the bottom hip or leave it on the floor, top arm extends and squeeze in. 10, 9, 8, 7. Come on, lift that bottom hip up. You got this. 5, 4, ground into the forearm. 3, 2, and last one. Good job. Remember I said we're splitting the hundreds. So back around, same thing again. Knees over hips or legs extended. Float the chest up, pump those arms. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. 3 more breaths. Can you drop those legs down a little bit without that lower back arching off the floor? We're almost there. Last one. 5 extensions. Again. Extend out. Remember your option is to rest your head and your feet on the floor. Keep that breath coming. We exhale when it feels the hardest. So that's when we're extending. Last one. Hug it in. Lay the head down. Extend the legs up. There could be a deep knee bend or legs straight with a little V in your feet. Circle around the ceiling. Ooh, it's almost like a little bit of a break, isn't it? And switch directions. I love Pilates because it's so focused and controlled. Gets really good functional results for your body, but it's really gentle on the body as well. Hug it in. We're going to end with the plank. We're going to come into that side hover first. So ground elbow, ground forearm, elbow in line with knee. Lift the bottom hip or leave it down. 10, 9, 8, 7. Working the oblique muscles here. 5, 4, 3. Feel those obliques yet, Michelle?
Yep.
2, and 1. All right, turn away from us. Here we go. Get it set up. You know where we're going. 10, 9, 8, 7. Elbow pulls towards the knee. 5, 4, 3. Ground into the forearm, not the elbow. Last one. Rotate around into plank. Knees or toes if you're on your knees. Just extend the legs back. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, lower yourself down to the floor. We're going to come into swimmers. So we're going to stack our hands, lay your forehead on your stacked hands. You're going to point your toes, squeeze your glutes, and pedal those feet up. So imagine you're in 3-year-old YMCA swimming camp right here. Grabbing onto the edge of the pool, and we're just kicking those legs as fast as you can with some control. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Press on back, hips to heels for a moment. Ready for bridges? This is where we're going to end. So bring yourself on over. Roll onto your back. Bring your heels in close to your glutes. And we're going to lift up one vertebra at a time. We're going to go for pulses here. We're going to go for halfway down, then stay in the top 2 inches and then the top 1. So you can keep your hands on the floor, or if you can, roll your shoulder blades underneath. Clasp your hands at your lower back. Push the clasped hands into the floor and towards your heels. And we're going to lift up, lower halfway, up and halfway. 8, 7, 6, 5. Ground into the heels. 3, 2. Now your top 2 inches, so don't go down quite as far. You got to find that control. 7, 6, 5, 4. Come on, squeeze your butt. 3, 2. Top inch, so you're barely moving. Pulse in right at the top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Roll the shoulders out. Slowly roll down the spine. Hug the knees in. Gently giving that lower back a little massage. Releasing the glute muscles. And rolling ourselves over onto all fours. Making our way into a forward fold. We're going to finish standing where we started. So feet underneath hips. Let ourselves ragdoll for a moment. So grab opposite elbows, bend your knees. Let yourself sway from side to side. And smile, you did it. Release the hands. You're going to roll up one vertebra at a time. Bring the arms overhead. Bring your hands to heart center. Turn towards us. Thank you guys for joining us. We're so thankful for you. We'll see you next time. Great time to put on a stretch and meditate.